Anyways, don't get nervous. Just relax.
I'm gonna try.
Anyways, so what's your name?
My name is Ashley Dillingham.
Okay. My name is Martin Lightfoot. Not that y'all asked, but that's my name, Martin Lightfoot. Okay. Anyways, so we're just here to have a quick conversation about you, your life, your cars, and all that. So, what car do you have?
I have a Lexus 430, and it's bagged.
Bag. Okay. I personally know your husband Roger from a lot of automotive stuff, and I have a question. What has been your interest in automotive stuff? Is it just him? Was it just him kind of dragging you along? Did you get into it? Were you always into it? What's your history with cars in the first place?
I always liked cars. I just never had that full, not motivation to get more into it,
Yeah.
but he definitely gave me that more inspiration, be like, okay, you can do it too. Watch me do it for a few years, and let's see what you can do.
Okay.
So my build, I would say, is mine, just with his help with it.
Yeah, and that's getting into that a little more. The idea of a build in the first place. Some people take that a little bit too directly. Some people are just like, oh, if you didn't do it entirely yourself, it's not a build, which I don't subscribe to. I used to get my hands dirty a little bit. I don't particularly care for it anymore. So the fact that I just have an idea and I put that in, whether it be a shop's hands or something like that, ability to put it together is kind of whatever to me. But some people out there, they're polarizing builds on what an actual build is. So when you use the word build, what does it mean to you?
I have more of a wide body. I have custom paint, so that's more of our work to it. I have my own little twist inside. I call my car my Asian creation, just because I like the Asian look of it.
That's the theme of it.
The theme,
Okay.
and then I kind of just followed through with it.
Cool.
But
All right, cool. Fair enough. Let's talk about briefly from initial concept and purchasing the car until now. What phases has it been through to get to this point where it is right now?
it's been through a lot of phases.
Yes.
Yes. My husband is a painter, so it's gone through multiple color changes. It's gone originally to green, it's gone to a root beer, it's gone back to a white and black, and now it is a blue.
Which I personally think is my favorite iteration of it, but that's just my personal opinion.
I'm going to agree with you. I think it has a lot more details to it compared to the other colors. I think as my husband got a little more creative, we were able to put more of a design to it and add some names to it.
Yeah, because you've had the blessing opportunity to be in a situation where it can go through many iterations and thought processes and concepts through a short period of time.
Yes.
A lot of people. So that's why. Yeah, that's why I said it like that. So it's like a lot of times people don't really have that opportunity to do that. So you get to look back on a short period of time and be like, okay, I like this from this part or that from that part.
Yes.
But taking away from this being your favorite iteration right now, what has been before did you happen to like, and how did it evolve into what it is right now?
When we first got it, it didn't have my style to it. It was more of the guy who had it before me.
Of course.
And I was like, all right, I wanted to make it my own style part of it. So I added more of a trunk design. I added the interior. We had the lights, the tail lights. So adding my theme to where it is now is kind of where I like it to be. There's always more you could do to it. But I'm not that over the top person. I kind of like this basic relaxation part of it.
Cool.
But the design and the little details for me.
You guys both have had very interesting trunk setups, to say the least.
Yes.
And it's your concept of what you might want has also changed along with kind of Roger's ability to do certain things and evolve into that. So it's been an interesting thing to watch, waterfalls and TVs and all kinds of crazy stuff going on through that evolution of that process, because as the mind builds, the skills grow, and you can be like,
and
okay,
his has.
Yeah. And it's like you kind of have to watch what you say around the guy.
His mind does not stop running.
Because you're going to eventually get like, hey, you said this, so I'm going to just do this. And I'm pretty sure there's situations where you go outside like, what the hell did you just do?
We talked about fire one day, and then all of a sudden the next week I see my trunk has a tornado fire. So yes.
Which is not a normal thing that you
No.
expect to see, going out to your own vehicle.
No, it wasn't, but it was fun. It was fun watching him have fun, and it was more of like a family, like we can do it together, and that's one thing I want my children to have.
That's a very good point, because I witnessed you guys for a little bit. I initially kind of felt, and this is just years ago, that you were kind of like, I don't know how to say it right, but kind of just like pulled or like guilted into having your own car. Where maybe initially you weren't really pushing it.
We always
for yourself.
talked about it.
Yeah.
We always had his first. That was our number one priority, was for him to get his car settled, get the ownership, because it's been through a long journey with that. Once we got that settled, figure out his car, figure out what we could do with his, and then we talked about, okay, well, maybe once we get settled in the house, let's get you a car. So that was a good year journey, just trying to find a car. So that kind of helped. Yeah. But I wasn't pulled into it. I always liked it. And I always said, well, when we get settled and ready, we'll have my own creation.
Fair enough. I've known you guys for a number of years. I have just never personally known your full interest in it. I see that you're neck deep in it now.
Yes.
But I just didn't know how much of that was like, okay, I actually really want to do this, as opposed to being in a situation where it's just like, that would be cool.
Yeah. I feel like we need more females out there, and I love the culture that the car club we're in. It's very female driven. There's probably like 15 of us, where I think it's half. And I like seeing that. I like having my daughter go to the car shows and see like, okay, mom can do this, but other females can do this as well. It's not just a guy hobby. Yeah. It could be both.
And the best part about, in my opinion, the iteration where it is right now is like, it doesn't look like a girl build. It looks like it looks like a nice car. So how do you feel about that?
To me, that's a long, tough topic, because my husband does take my car. His is still in the shop, so he'll take mine, go for a ride, and everybody will be like, "Oh, nice car, dude." I'm like, it's not his, it's mine. Yeah. It says girl on it. It says sitting pretty, which could be both, but it's a girl car. It's no car has a gender, I think.
Of course.
I feel like it could be both, and I feel like people need to understand that females can do it. It's not just men. Yes. Just because he's in it doesn't mean it's his. But it's a tough one for me.
Yeah, it's always a collaborative effort, and it's just the So I was having a conversation with someone else at a car meet just 2 days ago, actually, and even just with my boy Hubba. Shout out to Hubba. Yesterday evening, about how back in our day when we used to really build these cars like 20 years ago, it was just three women like cars that really were actually stand out, fully built, really invested cars. There were some other ladies out there in the game that were doing stuff, but you could tell they were just in it just to get their attention and just have fun, and weren't really like into the culture of it. And it's just interesting for us to see, and I don't even mean to sound sexist, this is just my personal experience with it, how women are actually genuinely, I go to these events and these car meets, and just like, you guys are actually really genuinely into it. And not the level of detail, but the type of detail that the cars have from women are totally different than the guys do.
I agree. I feel like going to a car club, I've been denied. I'm not going to name the club, but I've been denied just, I feel like, because I was a female and there was no other females in the car club. So I felt like for me that was an eye opener, because I feel like girls' creations can be just as good as the guys.
Absolutely.
And I feel like just because we are a female driven, that we can't be competing with them. I have competed in competitions where I had gone up with all guys and I got it. I've competed with girls who have unbelievable cars. I was top 5 for the Tokyo. It just...
And when you say compete, we have to make it clear. We're talking about competition for a group of cars in general. It shouldn't be competition between the men and the women. That's just dumb, in my opinion.
I think a build is a build.
Yeah, it's just it is what it is. So I don't mean to be sound some kind of way when I say like a female build, whatever have you. But there are some where it's like, for lack of a better term, it's blatantly female. Like everything's bright pink, and they just have that kind of vibe about it. It's like oh, that's a chick's car, right?
Mm-hmm.
By definition, your Lexus LS by itself, this stock, doesn't really look like a chick's car in the first place. Number one.
No, I got a chandelier in there.
Yeah.
I got things that diamonds all inside of it.
Yeah.
So I feel like that kind of brings out my feminine part of it. Yeah, my car is blue, but the blue is
it's just
a unisex color. I feel like it's...
Yeah. I think you've pulled off just something that is, dare I call it, gender-neutral vehicle.
Yeah. Like I said before, I feel like no car has a gender.
No, it doesn't.
I've seen plenty of guy cars who have pink.
Yes.
I feel like a car is a car.
Yes.
Let us compete with you guys. Let us join this car club.
Absolutely.
It's not just a man's hobby.
I agree. And again, I don't want to come across the wrong way when I say that something that looks like a female's car. But to me, there are some which are more blatantly directed than the other. That's the only thing that I'm saying.
Yes.
I'm not saying one can't be the other. I'm just simply saying there are ones which are more blatantly leaned in one direction than the other. And I think the best thing to do that's what you're going to do. Lean into it.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you want.
Even my license plate, it says VIP girl.
Yeah.
When you see my husband driving it,
absolutely,
he's in his wife's car.
Absolutely. That's so you know.
I sometimes say I think he likes my car a little better than his sometimes.
Yeah. And that, well, I mean, it breaks less.
Yes. I'm a little more gentle. Sorry, Raj.
But I mean, it made me happy just to see you pulling up and driving it, because I just haven't. You do that, but I just haven't been around to see it. So it's just good to see you be comfortable in driving it and know your own vehicle and put some miles on it, stuff like that. It's fun to see. It's fun to see the evolution of that.
Yes.
Because I only see you in big jumps of time.
Yeah.
And I saw you when you kind of first got it before it was even two-toned. Yeah.
It was a root beer.
Yeah, it was just like that, and you were just
the sparkles.
You were just out. You were just
That's when I
driving it. And you're just getting comfortable with the car itself, not even just the setup and all that.
I never really drove a bagged car, only Rogers. So I feel like for me, I had to get used to that. I had to get comfortable. Like he said, I needed to find my space in the car. I needed to learn how to take the angles, turn, just because it was so low and I was not used to it compared to having an SUV. So that level right there was different for me. But now that I'm comfortable in it, I know how to just cruise in it, and it just
that part. And you know what? That's from all this from a person, from a car enthusiast perspective. There are people who build show cars that's basically meant to just be trailered and stop and put there and look like an art exhibit. There's opinions on that subject. I'm not going to go.
I've gone to Florida, Virginia, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut. My husband trails his.
Yeah,
I go behind him.
There's reasons why it's trailers. There's reasons. Okay. You can get into that minute if you like. But the part that is the most fun to me is the culture and actually driving and enjoying a vehicle. You know what I mean?
It's not a daily, but for us, a weekend car, shows, meets, all that.
There are some cars which are less drivable and daily than other for particular reasons and all that stuff. And there are cars that have certain significant history that have to be preserved a particular way for particular reasons. But the fact I love about both y'all is that like you actually will drive a car and let it be a car. And maybe it just means I'm an old fart. Like I don't like trailer queens, like cars that just can't drive anymore. To me, it's just kind of corny. I mean, now mind you, I don't mind it when it's like it's literally a museum, like inside, outside, like everything's it doesn't even have a roof, like stuff like that. I get that. It's literally like that. But if you can drive it, you know what I'm saying?
Drive it.
Bob that shit out. Is there anything else that you would like to say yourself about, that you haven't said already, about the culture that interests you, that you want to further see? You've already mentioned women involvement in the things and having things be treated, not even necessarily equally, but just fairly, right?
I just want us to just, like I keep saying over, be in the same level as the guys. I feel like there should be no really separation. I feel like a build is a build, and just treat us like you want to be treated.
Exactly.
Because I feel like some of our builds are nicer than some of the guys' ones. Just
That part.
throw that out there.
There's a bunch out there, man.
Throw that out there. But
yeah,
I just feel like treat us how you want to be treated. Get your family involved. Maybe your wife can have a car too. My husband had faith in me and our build. Our daughter has one. Hers is a miniature one of mine. She cruises in it. I want her to feel comfortable saying, okay, mom can do it. I can do it.
Yeah. And I didn't grow up in the world where I saw that. I saw it on TV and stuff like that, but I didn't grow up in the world locally where it was an environment where there'd be a lot of female dominance in that situation. I just wasn't used to that, right? Never had a problem with it, but I just wasn't used to it. So it's very, I still now am taken back by it. And you can say that there's some bills which are better or worse. I'm not going to get into that. But I will actively say, though, in my opinion, that the type of details with women's cars are very different, as they should be, because women see things differently.
We do, and I'm lucky that I have a husband that can put my imagination into a car. Like with our roofs, they're both very custom roofs.
Yeah.
Or even our children's names on our mirrors, just the small details. I'm lucky my husband can do that for us. Even just paint my car. Had it 4 years, been 4 different colors. I'm lucky that I have that. I have his support
it's kind of a flex. I'm just gonna put that out there.
to believe in to believe in me.
Just gonna let you know, you just flex really hard right there.
Hey,
I love it though.
I'm good.
But in terms of that level of support, though, what are the things that you've kind of had a fight with Roger? Because I guess he's essentially your builder per se.
Yes.
That's in a sense, and then execute on the car, but then worked out the way you want it to be.
We have one of our not issues. One of our topics of debate was the color of the car.
Yes.
He's very bold.
Yes.
I am more, like I said, a little calmer. He wanted these bright colors. Granted, I wanted a sparkle car. Didn't happen. But we settled. He showed me, because he does all the paint himself. He showed me a variety of blues. We went back and forth. And I think the blue we have is a good choice of a combination of the two that we wanted.
I agree. Because to be honest with you, I was... the root beer and the two-tone, I just wasn't understanding.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have a problem with it. It was cool. It was different. And so,
I wanted white. He wanted black.
So
that's how that happened.
So you just basically...
we split the car.
You just split the car.
We split it. We both won.
I like that.
Teamwork.
I like that.
Teamwork.
But I didn't quite get it in itself, but this actually seems like it's cohesive.
Yes, I think we were both pretty settled with this one for a little bit. Good. We both agreed.
When you say a little bit, you mean a year? Because we already know how this works.
It'll be blue for a little bit. Yeah, we just got all new interior. Yeah. We got all new stuff for our trunk. I think it's going to stay blue for a little bit.
You have a baby on the way.
I do.
And the timing of getting this car out wasn't necessarily in alignment with having a baby.
It was not.
It wasn't planned to be that way, is my understanding, right?
No.
Not necessarily. So I suggest you just enjoy the way that it is, because it's wonderful.
Yes. Yes. And my daughter's car matches. I think it's going to work that way for a while.
So in 2 years, it'll be a different car, not 1 year.
2, 3. We'll do say 2, 3.
Depends on what side of Roger falls out of the bed.
Yes. He may wake up tomorrow and be like, let's change the color.
He'd be like, I don't, whatever.
Yep. But we run with it.
You know, all right. Well, you know what? It's been wonderful talking to you. I appreciate you having this conversation with me about cars, culture, and women in your particular vehicle.
Thank you.
And this has been great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.